Charlie. Roll Tide, roll, say it loud. He don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Bama blood in his veins, got that crimson pride. F them trees, yeah, we said it out loud. And I love honeybees, now play it proud. We talking football, basketball, big time recruits. If they ballin' in the South, we lacing up the truth. Hood Pianoman plays better than three-stroke Charlie. Tougher than nails, smooth, not sorry. Roll Tide, roll, it's in the soul. From Tuscaloosa to the Super Bowl, Wood Pianoman plays better than three-stroke Charlie.
And you better know it. You better know it. You better know it. Even on my worst day, I still play better than three-stroke Charlie. Welcome everybody to the long run. I'm your boy. It's me. I'm back. Been sick, but I'm back. Feeling better. Feeling better. It's me, it's Pianoman, the one, the only. I'm in the flesh. I'm here, still crazy, even after all that foolishness I went through. How y'all doing out there today? It's good to see everybody, man. It's good to see everybody. Please forgive me for last week. I'm going to go on and tell you what happened. For those of you that have been following me, you know I am on a weight loss journey, and I'm trying to lose weight. I am overweight and obese and just plain old fat, you know, and everything. Well, I had a bad reaction to Ozempic in my last shot. I'm talking about this was, you know, I'm a Fred Sanford fanatic, and every time Fred Sanford have a heart attack, it's always the biggest one that he ever had. Well, this was the worst reaction that I've had since I've been taking those injections, and it just took me down through there, if you will. You know, not going in all the details, but I was just sick. And Latoya, I was so sick that I couldn't even go to Mardi Gras. And y'all know that's my spot. Jackson Avenue in New Orleans is my spot on Fat Tuesday, and I couldn't even go. And I was not feeling well at all. And just had a bad reaction. And for those of you that saw the shorts on TikTok that I was doing and everything, that's about all the strength that I had to do that. But I had to pick my days to even do that. So, but I'm here today, have a little more stamina to do what I need to do for here. And so I'm just glad to be back. William Bryan, I saw you over there in TikTok, and I'm standing on business. I said what I said. Oh yeah, I forgot to write that in my script, but I put that on my agenda. But I'm gonna write that down too. Thank you, William Bryan. Yes, but anyway, but I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be in the mix, and my cohort is here. The one, the only, Mr. Boomer Sooner himself. It's the Bishop, y'all. What's up, Bishop?
Good morning. Salute, man. It's good to see you back, my brother.
It's good to be synced and not viewed, if you know what that means.
I do. I do.
If you know what that means, bro, because I'm going to tell you what, there were a couple of days I thought I was about to be viewed. I'm serious. Ooh, good Lord. But I'm glad to see you, Bishop. Gumbo Chefs getting ready to assemble. Gumbo Chefs assemble. Yes, sir. Just glad to be around. But before we get started here, you know how we do it. Nothing changes. We going over and we are starting in the chat. We starting in the chat. What's up? Bless 50 with grace and mercy. You got that right, Bless 50. Good to see you. And Roll Tide to you or whomever your team is. Welcome to the long run. But I love that Bless 50 with grace and mercy. Yep. You got it. And Bless 50, let me tell you something. I had some grace and mercy when I was sick last week. And I thank him for that. Great to see you, Bless 50. Truthful Jones, what the business is, Truthful Jones? You know, quit playing girl and that like you know. Thank you for praying for me, Truthful Jones. Good to see you and everything, and Roll Tide to you. William Bryan, my cohort in crime over there on TikTok. What's up, William Bryant? Roll Tide to you. Good morning, Gwen Quince. What the business is, Gwen? You know. Quit playing, girl, and act like you know. Roll Tide, Gwen. Good to see you. Be safe out there wherever you are today. I bleed crimson. What's up, bro? Roll Tide, brother. Yeah. Roll Tide. Truthful Joan, William Bryant. We standing on business now. And Bishop, I'm gonna tell you what that's all about in a minute.
Gotcha.
What me and Stephen got. I mean, not me and Stephen Hicks and the voices of No Mercy are in the house. What's up, Stephen? Roll Tide to you. Thank you, Stephen. I'm glad I'm feeling better too, because there were some days I wasn't feeling so hot. But we're not gonna glorify in that. But we're just glad to be here. But William Bryant and I got a little something going over there on TikTok. Man, what's up, as the world? Roll Tide to you, brother. Uh-oh. Y'all already know. Y'all know what's about to happen. Y'all already know what's about to happen. She's here, folks. She is here. I'm just going to give her the first one to see that I come to. Okay, y'all already know. Oh, my God. Bishop, we know who's here. We already know who's here. It's the one. It's the only. It's LaToya. It's the queen of the honeybees. What's up, LaToya? What the business is?
What the business?
What the business is? You know. Quit playing, LaToya. Act like you know what the business is. Walk like you know what the business is, LaToya. Talk like you know what the business is. What's up, Ken, the Bama fan? Welcome, sir. Roll Tide to you, Ken. Yeah, man, we Bama fans. We Bishop is Mr. Boomer Sooner from way back in the business, way back in the gap. It's a plethora of us, but we represent that Tide over here. You know, we all about that. We all about that crimson and white. We the originals. That's what we are. Yep. Let me see who else. What's up, Jeff Stapleton? What's up with you, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Roll Tide. Go Roll Tide. Yeah. Well, Bishop, let's go back down to the bottom of the hill, man. Let's see what. Uh-oh. Y'all know who here. Bishop, let me see. I think I'm going to this is what I'm going to do for this one, okay? Whenever this is what I'm going to do for this one. Whenever she shows up, I'm going to do this for her. Okay, I'm going to do this one for her. I'm going to do this one for her. Just a straight up, like.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's none other than Double A. What's up, Double A? What's up, Double A? That is Double A all day. Somebody will say something, and that's her line right there. Like, what? You know, what's up? What's up, Double A? What the business is, Double A? You know, quit playing, girl, and that like you know. Hey, what's up, Bama Hater? Bama Hater. Hey, man, what's going on, bro? Boy, y'all be, hey, man, y'all got some real serious basketball going on over there. Bama Hater, for y'all that don't know, Bama Hater's one of the refs in the championships and everything over there. So, Bama Hater got it going on. Now I know he but you know, but he be reffing it out, man. Yeah, Lord. Yes, Lord. Good to see you, Bama Hater. My producer's here. Dwight is here. I saw my GM is here. Bino is here. Let me see who else. I know it, Double A. I know it. Blessed with grace and mercy. I'm gonna put you on the big screen. She said, Pianoman, I'm a diehard Bama fan. I got you, girl. I got you. My diehard Bama fan, win or lose, always rolling with the Tide. Were you in good company? We roll with the Tide over here, but we celebrate others. We embrace others as well. We just don't like them when football season rolls.
Hey, it's a true love-hate relationship, though.
You know, we just don't. Hey, blessed with grace. We just don't like them when football season roll around. We listen. Bishop is that cousin. No, in my case, Bishop is that brother. He's that brother. How can I put it? We ain't gonna never fight and we ain't gonna never fall out. But when our teams get ready to play, It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be this like this.
It's gonna be to the hey, and then we're gonna be picking each other up. Oh, you all right? Come
You
on,
all right?
get
You all right? Hey, blessed. It ain't nothing that a good bowl of gumbo won't cure. I'm telling you now. It ain't nothing that a good bowl of
hey,
gumbo won't cure. I'm telling you
hey,
now.
hey, the truth will set you free. Hey, when it comes to that game, the truth will set you free.
Or
You
set
be,
you free. That's right. So, but it's good to see everybody. Let me see who else
absolutely.
we missed. I think that's it. I got Bino, my GM. I got my producer, Dwight Bishop is here. I talked to William Bryant. So anyway, so let's get started. Let's hop to it. But before we hop to anything sports wise, I got to say something, Bishop, and Bishop, it's gonna be part of the show. And
Sure.
y'all know how Pianoman rolls
Yeah.
and everything. But here we go. I did talk with Bishop a couple of days while I was out, and
Mhm.
I told him that I was also taking some time to watch podcasters and other programs and this, that, and the third. And I see, and y'all, and for most of you that really know me, y'all know I'm on different venues of social media and everything. And Bishop, it saddens me, sir. It saddens me, bruh.
Mhm.
That on different social media venues, I'm seeing a lot in this off season. I'm seeing a lot of beefing that's going on, just beefing. You know what I'm saying, Bishop? Just
Yeah.
beefing. And I want to remind everyone, and not that it has happened here on the long run, because y'all know me and the 401k crew, along with Bishop and the Gumbo Chefs, we don't play that. We
Yeah.
don't. Now, we allow, you can beef all you want, and families are gonna disagree. And I got that. We see that like every day in our own personal lives. But we have to remember, Bishop, that
Yeah.
everyone has an opinion.
Facts.
Everybody. It's just a
Correct.
fact. Everybody has an opinion. But here's the funny thing about opinions. Opinions are neither right or wrong. They're just opinions.
Correct.
But here's the thing about it. But opinions, Bishop, can be misinterpreted at times. They
True.
can be. They can be misinterpreted. But
True.
the thing about it is, we've got to allow people to clear up those misinterpretations. Say what you feel. Say what you feel. Keep it respectful, but clear up the gray areas. Clear up the gray areas so people will know where you stand. You
Oh,
know, so
good.
they'll know.
You already know. You already, boy. You don't read the memo. You
People will
don't
know where
read
you
the memo.
stand. You see?
Yeah.
Now, Bishop, if we can't agree, then let's just respectfully disagree.
Correct.
Not disrespectfully disagree,
Right.
but respectfully disagree. Because at the end of the day, we're still human beings. That the same God that you say made you made me too. He didn't make no mistake in making me,
Yeah.
just like he ain't make no mistake in making you. He made us all, and he created us all, and he created us different in order for us to learn to embrace differences. That's the way, it is in our world. But Bishop, the name calling, the cryptic messages, and the other cuckoo for Cocoa Puff stuff that some of us got going on social media, it is totally unnecessary and it's uncalled for. I'm just being honest.
You know what?
Go ahead,
Um,
Bishop.
you read the memo. Check this out, fam. Now let Bishop to pontificate on this here. Understand, our Savior blew into the dirt. Wait a minute. We came from that dirt. So do you think fecal matter and different things are attached to that dirt when he blew into us. We all are made different, and we all came from that same dirt, but we each have particles that he's going to deal with us through our lifespan. But understand, it doesn't matter if we think different. You should be thankful that they think different, because you can glean from them and they can glean from you. But when you take it personal,
Yeah.
is where you're missing the blessing in it. You're missing the gold nugget in it, because understand, there's times that Oklahoma and Bama are both mirror image, and that could have gleaned from each other, but chose to go the same route and ended up with the same result.
Oh, wow. And Bishop, you know what? And see, and that's what makes it now. And I'm going to get to that what you just said. So put a pin right there.
Yeah, I will.
Pin right there, because that's more or less at the close of what I'm about to say. We all love our team,
Correct.
regardless of color. And over here, we know we love Bama and everything, but we have Oklahoma, we have Georgia, we have Tennessee, we've got Miami, we've got everybody, we've got some of everybody. And check this out, and we're growing. I love it that we are growing. We're growing. And not only that, we support other podcasters and other venues, and I have some Ohio State fans up in here. I'm hoping to get some I want to even get some Notre Dame folks. I got my son who's an Oregon fan. I have another son who's a Florida State fan. We got some Florida State people in here. We've got some of everybody in here. Yeah. And the thing about it is that as human beings, we're supposed to love each other. But when it comes down to our football teams and everything, yes, we're going to promote our teams, and yes, we're going to talk a whole lot of smack. But when it comes down to smack talking and things like that, I'm just kind of telling you what's going on some other social media venues that I'm seeing. One of the things that I noticed is that, and unless somebody hadn't told me, I'm just going to say Bama. Bama is not paying me to be a consultant. Bama is not paying me
Come on now.
to be a podcaster. Bama is not paying me to be an insider. Shucks. Bama ain't even paying me to be an outsider. Bama is not paying me at all. This is something that I'm doing of my own free will. This is something that I'm paying for myself to I love the Alabama Crimson Tide, but I also love football. I love sports and all that kind of stuff. So no team is paying Pianoman to do anything. So when I sit back and I listen to opinions, that's just what they are. They're opinions and everything. And I have to allow each one of you to have your opinion. Now, when you get way out there in left field, I'm going to reel you in, because I don't want you to go away from here just being unrealistic about stuff. That's why I tell everybody, take your fan-colored glasses off and begin to see some stuff, be real about it. You see what I'm saying? But here's the catch. Here's the point that I'm getting at, Bishop.
Go ahead.
But if we can't agree, let's not resort to juvenile name calling, encrypted messages, and stuff that makes you this keyboard warrior that if I showed up in your face, you ain't got the nerve to say it to my face. Be careful of that. Be careful of that. Don't be no keyboard warrior. Be a warrior. What I mean by that is, if you're going to be a warrior for truth. Be a warrior for justice. Be a warrior for having fun. Because that's all this is. We're just having fun. We're having fun. Some folks, Bishop, is like what you just said. You hit the nail on the head. They take this stuff too personal. It's too personal. Listen, Bishop, Double A and I were in a conversation here a few weeks ago. And when I was talking with her just a few days ago, Double A just reiterated to me. And she said, Pete, she said, Pianoman. She said, watching college football is really, how did she put it? She said, it's dangerous. Dangerous. It's a dangerous thing now. You know, It's a dangerous thing. I'm serious. And that's
Yeah.
and after she hung up, and I sort of reflected on the bishop and listening, like I said, not here, not here. So I don't want nobody in the chat to think that I'm talking about you. I'm telling you all about somewhere else, which I'm not going to name the venue. I'm not going to name the venue at all. But there's this big beef going with Bama fans, Bishop. Bama fans.
Uh-huh.
And I will put that out there. It's with Bama fans. I can't even speak on it. But I just want to remind people that this is social media. This is not church. This is social media. This is not school. This is social media. This is not where you're getting paid to do. You're not getting a grade. You're not getting any money. You're not getting any cash prizes. This is not Jeopardy. This is not Wheel of Fortune. This is not whatever other game show.
Yeah.
Let's make a deal. Hollywood Squares. Even though
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like a Hollywood Square. But anyway, but all I'm
Piano
saying,
Man, come on now. Let's understand. If they stay in the truth, they're gonna know that sometimes your truth, even a big pill to swallow, is still the truth. But at that time, you're going through your fire test, and guess what? You come out on the end that you need to have growing pains. That's
Bishop,
fine. But
Bishop,
I'm not going to take it personal that I'm going through growing pains and it was one of your winning seasons. That's part of life.
Yeah. You got Stephen Hicks over here talking about he here for the prizes. Okay. So we're going to get some prizes together for the No Mercy crew. You know what? I told Stephen, and Stephen, and I'm still being serious when I say
Go ahead.
but I'm still on a serious tip. But while Stephen is saying it, Stephen, I think I found a place, sir, where I'm going to get this t-shirt and hat constructed for you that just says No Mercy. That's gonna be for you and OG Gill. No Mercy. I think I found a place, Stephen. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Stuff you be saying over here on these keyboards, and if you met me in person, you will fold like a lawn chair at the family reunion. Because you ain't got the nerve to say it. And don't fool around and let me bring it up and say, now, what was this you were saying to me? It don't quite work that way. That's not how it works. So all I'm asking people to do, stop the beefing, which I know is not going to stop, but listen, it's just football, y'all. It's just football. It's just Bama sports. It's just Oklahoma sports. It's just Georgia sports. What's up, DSGB? 84, you and Mr. P. What's up with you? It's just Oregon. It's just Notre Dame. It's just Washington. It's just Miami. It's just whomever it is you're supporting. Because guess what? Most of them don't even know you exist. They don't. It's just you're giving them free publicity, but you're losing people with your bad attitude and going butting heads and creating havoc everywhere you go. Come on now. So it's okay to be different, but Bishop, don't let your differences cause you to be a divider of people. Let your differences be that difference that brings people together. We got enough foolishness going on in our world, Bishop. Don't let sports, politics, that's why I don't talk politics on here. We do not talk religion. We talk relationship. So there is a difference. There is a difference. So I want to let you know there's enough foolishness in our world. Enough. It's enough already. Don't let sports become a thing that I believe that God is using us to help bring people together and a difference of opinion because somebody says something. Cause it to drive a wedge between us. And now we've got another problem. So don't let that happen. If you, I'm like I said, I'm not going to tell the site. I'm not going to tell the media. I'm not going to tell the social media venue. I'm not going to, because it's too much to tell. It's just something that I noticed, and I don't want to see it happen in any places that I visit. I want to let Icebox and William Bryant and Stephen Hicks and B Sharp and U Bishop, Bama Hater and so many, Coach Al, Coach Carr, any of y'all that
Jason Watkins and
all y'all, man. I appreciate what you all bring to the table. Jonathan at T-Town Media, all those cats. I appreciate Tez, even though Tez is Auburn. I still appreciate what Tez brings to the table. That's what I appreciate. I appreciate that. And so when they give me time to come on their show and everything, and just offer my little humble yet unsolicited opinion about something, I'm grateful for it. And I'm not going to try to create enemies just because I might not agree. Like I said, now me and B Sharp, that's my ace right there. That's my ace, whether he late or early. It don't make no difference to me. But B Sharp will never, ever get me to concede to the fact that Tom Brady is a greater GOAT than Joe Montana. I'd rather kiss an octopus in the mouth before I say that.
So you can agree to disagree then.
We're just going to agree to disagree. That's the way that's going. You know, I'm just saying. We're just going to agree to disagree. You know, I'm serious. So all I'm saying is, let's allow sports to bring us together. Let's continue to allow the long run with Pianoman and the Gumbo Chefs, with Bishop and Twister and JB and Coach Carl, all those in the chat with the No Mercy crew and the drinking crew and the smoking crew and the crew and whatever crews that are in the chat and everything. Hey, I allow you all to be y'all. And I love it that you all are y'all. But let's allow these things to bring us together and galvanize us and not draw us apart. We got enough foolishness going on in our world. It's enough foolishness going on. But trying to be seen. And doggone it. Hey, good morning, Twister. Roll Tide to you, bro. But doggone it. Let me tell you something.
Roll Tide, you guys.
In the word of the Rock, know your role. Know where you belong. Know your role. Know what's up and everything. I tell y'all all the time, Pianoman is not an insider. I've never professed to be an insider. I don't want to be an insider. Anyway, can't say what I want to say right there. Let me dial it down. What's up, Huggy? What's up, JB? Good morning, Governor. I'm just saying, but let's not let this stuff is supposed to bring us together, not drive us apart. And when I'm reading this other stuff on these other social media venues and everything, Bishop, Twister, it is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. And then and when they get to the name calling, listen, I'm going to say this, Bishop and Twister.
Mm-hmm.
The only B word I want over here called is ball. The only N word I want over here is next. The only S word I want over here is super and sexy.
What did I miss?
Super sexy. That's me. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Bishop. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that don't let what I'm telling you all about that I'm seeing in other social media venues as it relates to team sports. Don't let it cause you to become divisive, but use it as a tool in the media to bring people together. Now, Bishop, I ain't gonna never agree with B Sharp about Joe Montana and Tom Brady. That don't I go to my grave saying Joe Montana over Tom Brady. I go to my grave with that. But guess what? But it's not gonna cause me to go out and send B Sharp all these crazy A messages that I see people doing on other social media venues. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm asking us to do over here at the long run, keep it respectful, continue to keep it respectful, continue to respectfully, and it's cool that we can respectfully disagree. That's a
Correct.
cool thing that we can
Yeah.
respectfully disagree. But
Correct.
when we get to where we disrespectfully disagree, then me and the 401k crew gonna have a talk, and we gonna know what to do. And matter of fact, 401k crew knows what Pianoman stands for when it comes to that. And I got one member whose fingers stay itching all the time. I got a crew member whose fingers stay itching all the time. So I'm just asking us, like I said, I'm not going to bring up where it is. I don't want you to go look for it. I don't even want you to look for it. I don't want you to, because I don't want you getting involved. Because there's some, boy, because I even had to tell, I had to tell one of my friends who was involved in it. I said, stay out of it. Don't address anybody. Just do your thing. Matter of fact, I hope to have them on the show here, maybe this week, Bishop and Twister, and they may become part of the, the gumbo chef, and everything. Trying to just teach people. I'm showing love. I'm showing the opposite side of all of this, as opposed to what some other people are showing. Now, are we going to be controversial? Sure, we are. Truth is always controversial. But there's a way that you do it. So with that being said, there's a way that you say it. So I'm just saying, y'all, let's continue to keep it real, but keep it respectful, and let's continue to respectfully disagree. I love when we disagree. I love it. But what we're not going to do is fuss and fight, fall out, get out over on social media venues and start calling each other out our names. No, that's not going to happen, because I am that brother that will get in that truck out there, find where you live, find your crib, knock on your door and say, let's have a talk. That's me. I'm old school. We're going to settle it like men. Settle it like grown folk. That's how we're going to do it. Okay? So with that being said, what's up, Carla Hinton, Lord? Carla Hinton, what the business is, Carla?
No.
Playing girl. Act like you know. Talk like you know. Walk like you know what the business is. Good morning, Carla Hinton. Good to see you. Twister, what up, dog?
On that road, man, working, dog. I'm listening.
I hear
Roll Tide to you guys.
Roll Tide to you, man. Roll Tide, Roll Tide. So with that being said, man, shout out to, now, first of all, before we start, we want to offer condolences to the family of Rondale Moore. We all know what happened there with that. 25 years old. He's the latest NFL player to have died by self-inflicted gunshot wound and everything. And they're going to be doing an autopsy, this, that, and the third, and to see exactly what happened. So we're praying for him. We're praying for his family. And we're praying for the Minnesota Vikings organization, as well as the NFL, and as well as the friends of Rondale Moore, and all this other. Because, ladies and gentlemen, don't look now, but we are witnessing a whole lot of, I ain't gonna say a whole lot, quite a few. This will say quite a few, quote unquote, people ending their lives, athletes some of them are ending their lives, and some of them, their lives are ending. And so this is why we don't have time for foolishness. So we want to continue to pray for Rondale Moore's family, that the Minnesota Vikings organization, as well as the NFL period. All right. Now, Bishop, Twister.
Yeah.
Let me give me a drink before I say this, because I'm about to go on a rant.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
this
it
ain't
is
good.
gumbo season. Let's go.
Speaking
Let
of
it out, Pianoman. What's on your mind, sir?
Wait a minute. Here it is. Speaking of gumbo, Bishop. Oh, boy. And I forgot to send you and Twister a picture. Watch this. Watch this. Got something to show you. Got something to show you. I don't know if you all, and I'm pretty sure you all have. Have y'all ever heard of the? Y'all know Pianoman is in the cooking. Y'all know I am. Have y'all ever heard of these guys called Southern Boys? If you're in the chat, have you ever heard of Southern Boys? They some down
Nah,
home guy. You ever heard of them, Twister?
no. Like me.
Well, Southern
Yeah,
guys
same.
are these cooks that they promote barbecue. Let me see what's those guys' name. Hold up a minute. Southern Boys. What's his name? I'm gonna show you their picture in just a minute. Southern Boys. Here we go. Here we go. They're from Hammond, Louisiana. Found it. All right. Here we go. His name is Chris. They're in Louisiana. Well, anyway, they were in Hattiesburg over the weekend, Twister. These guys from Hammond who are just internationally known. I have in my possession a autographed bottle of their famous Cajun sweet pickles. Yeah.
Sharon is Sharon.
You know what? Now, this is what I'm going to do, Twister. Since you're here in the city of Hattiesburg, and when you and everything, Twister. When I go, I'm going to find them in Hammond. I'm going to take me a trip to Hammond. What I actually want is their paddle bishop that they stir their gumbo with.
Yeah. I know who you talk about. I got you. Keep going.
Now you got me. Twister, you need to hip yourself to him. Anybody else in the chat? And what's up, Huggy? What's up with you, bro? That's my Auburn buddy right there. I'm gonna get to you in just a minute, Huggy, because I got some things I need to say. But they were in town over the weekend, and I got that, and they made up their famous jambalaya bishop.
Is it?
Oh, they traveling chefs.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
No.
Yes and no. Yes
Yeah,
and no.
yes and no. I know who you. Yeah.
They do a lot of promos, but they do a lot of contests with grilling and gumbo making and things like that, Twister. These dudes are awesome, but they really push their seasonings. That's what I was wanting. But the reason that I didn't get the seasonings is because of the fact that by the time I got up there, I wasn't quite over what I was dealing with in my body, and I began to feel bad. So I stood in line enough to get me some pickles and an autographed small paddle. Chris told me that he said, I sell the big ones at my store. So I'm going to make me a trip to Hammond, and I'm going to get a big paddle, get a couple of small ones, Twister, Bishop, a couple of other gumbo chefs. I'm going to be sending you all that. I'm going to be sending you all that autographed by the man himself. And we're gonna go from there. And so I'm learning about networking even the more. So just stay tuned with a little bit of that and everything. But Cajun pickles, Cajun sweet pickles, Bishop and Twister, that I got from that Saturday. I'm a Southern Boys fanatic. Those guys can cook, and a lot of things that I do, I give them the credit for learning from them and following their template on how to do something. And I make the necessary modifications of how I want it done, because some people can't handle all that like they be doing it. So I kind of have to lighten up on it. But I was in the company of brilliance as far as cooking goes. I was in the company of them the other day. So shout out to Southern boys. They the real deal. So with that being said, Bishop, I will be getting you all y'all's pickles and seasoning, shipping it to you as my way of saying your big brother looking out for you.
All right. I feel the love. I feel the love.
You know, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, cooking ain't just a way to a man's heart. It's also a way to a female's heart too. Just kind of want to let you know that now. Women love men who can cook and can do it well. Take your boy word for it, Twister. Hey, I'm no expert, but I know
what thing.
I know what I'm talking about.
Hey, spit your fire. Spit your fire. Truth.
It'll put you in there, Twist. I'm telling you now, it'll put you in there. Even at a 64-year-old, you're going to get in the house, Twist. You're going to get in the house. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Y'all can tell Pianoman feel better because I wasn't even talking no smack the other day.
No, he wasn't.
I wasn't even talking no smack. I didn't have no comeback for anybody. Coach Cap, I got a problem with you. I got a problem with you, Coach Cap. I do. Yes, I do. Now, I can understand that you got dismissed from your job at the University of Alabama. Bishop and Twister, I can understand that when a man gets fired from his job. I got that. For whatever the reason they fired you. But what I don't get is now you leave Bama. Thank you, Stephen Hicks. Wait a minute. I'm going to put this in there. You leave Bama and you go and become an analyst at Auburn. Tell me that this is just one big bad dream. Twister, tell me that this is one big bad dream. Please tell me. Somebody please enlighten me.
Well, hey, I guess, I don't know. It's like, you know, most of the coaches that leave Alabama, some of them do go to Auburn. Like, we got that coach from Auburn and Derek Nix.
Yeah, but
so I guess. Come again?
That's a step up for Derek Nix.
Yeah. Well, you know, when most of them Alabama players, Alabama coaches leave, most of them go to Auburn. They ain't gonna try to tell you that.
What you want to do that for?
I don't know. That's just basically how it goes. That's basically how it goes, though, sometimes.
You're going to become an analyst for Auburn. That's just like, listen, Bishop, that's just like me. Now, how can I liken this? All right. That's just like me. Here we go. That's just like me leaving. If I were married, that would be like me leaving my wife and then go marry or get with her nemesis, somebody she can't stand. I mean, I wasn't standing her when I was with her. Now that she done dismissed me, now all of a sudden I can stand her. Really? Coach Cap, you're going to Auburn. Auburn, of all places. Auburn. Really? Why Auburn? What's the problem? I mean, Vanderbilt didn't want you. Georgia didn't want you. You didn't consider South Carolina, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Tennessee.
I have a question, Pianoman. If he wanted to go to Auburn,
you
he already was trash with us. So what is the problem? Oh, can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I like, what is the issue? What is the issue of him going to Auburn? Our offensive line sucked last year. What is the problem him going to Auburn? Because they offensive line was trash as well, just like ours, but worse. So
But
question is, what is the issue of him going to Auburn?
well,
They all fall in the fruit together, right?
you know what?
They all fall for the same tree. Auburn
I do
trash and he might be trash. So they be trash together. So let him go to Auburn.
go be trash anywhere else but Auburn. That's all I'm saying. Before we go
Because
further,
I don't let it bother me. I don't let that bother me. I'm just saying that.
I got a
Let him
problem
go.
with it. But before we go any further, y'all, it welcomes.
What up, Governor? Roll tide to your brother.
It brings me great pleasure to see the governor of Discord is in the house. What's up, Governor? Good morning.
Morning, y'all. Morning, y'all. My apologies to y'all. I already talked to P about it. February is not a really good month for me. It's a hit or miss, especially in the late part of the month. But I love y'all. I missed y'all. I've been listening. I just didn't have the energy to speak on it. But today's a brand new day. I woke up this morning. I saw my fellas online. I said, I got to jump on today. I got to.
Ooh, come on, bring it.
Bring it, man.
So today I'm going to jump on and I'm going to get my napkin together. You got a Picasso in your house. So we're going to talk about Coach Cap real quick because I'm hearing y'all. Hey, beggars can't be choosers, man.
Okay. Okay.
Beggars
All
can't
right.
be, to his defense, he ain't got no job. So you got to go where somebody wants you. You got to pay the bills. He not worried about us. He worried about his wife. And if he has any kids, his kids. So go ahead and handle your business. That's all I'm going to say. That probably is. Probably nobody else really wanted him. So I'm going to go down the road. It might smell. It might not be where I want to be. But you ain't got no choice because you ain't got no job. Okay? It is what it is. Sorry.
Couldn't have
Back
said
to
it no
what
better myself.
Wait a minute,
I
Governor.
was like I said before. I don't have an issue him going to Auburn. Like the governor said, a job is a job. The man got to make a living. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just being honest.
Governor know why I'm laughing. Cause you see,
Yeah.
so see,
Yeah.
you got to know governor. You got to know which way governor's coming from. See, I'm glad he on here. Cause when governor said, you got to listen to, you ain't just got to listen to what he said. You got to listen to how he said. He said he ain't got no job.
No job. So,
He got fired.
So he need to pay them bills. Trying
Wait.
to entertain some of these people outside. You need to pay your bills. Hello.
But wait a minute, Governor. Let me ask you one question then, since he ain't got no job.
How you get fired on your day off?
But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Governor, all I want to know is what's the thread count for Coach Cap at that point?
Well, for him, he got sheetrock sheets. I don't have those over there.
Man, heck no, bro.
About to be 20 degrees in Charlotte, so you better find a spot.
I'm telling you, man. You have to find you a landing spot. They just find you anywhere, cause see, I don't think that cap was up there. The cap for Coach Cap wasn't quite fitting, So he had to do something. He had to do something and do something quick. I feel you, Governor, but
I do say this though. I would say this: if he goes to Auburn and that offensive line does better than last year, and we stay the same, there you go. You heard it here first.
Yeah, heard it here first.
Ouch.
Ouch. Out.
Out.
Can the church say out?
Leave the old hat in the face. All I'm saying, you better make sure that y'all are not below them in the rankings when it comes to offensive line production to Auburn. So
I'm
we can get
telling
all
you,
the
man.
jokes out now. Y'all better not be lower than them.
Well, A-Day gonna be a mighty important. It's gonna be a mighty important this year because I'm with Governor and Governor. Now that we put all the jokes aside, because I'm glad you're on here because we had to talk about that job thing for a minute. But I'm just being honest with you. If he get over there and that line becomes at least 60% better than it was last year, and ours doesn't get any better, y'all better read between the line what Governor's saying too. Governor's saying something else without saying it, and I feel it. Yeah, it's gonna be.
I feel a rube brewing up. I feel a rube.
It's gonna be some serious. It's gonna be some rumblings in tea time.
Rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling.
Yes, sir. I mean, hey, I'm gonna be like cousin Nathaniel. You know, with the guy who said, "Oh, my stomach bubbling." That's what's gonna be happening. I'm telling you now. Linda P, what the business is, Linda P? All right, Twister, you better get on your good behavior now. What the business is, Linda P? You girl, you know what the business is. You quit playing, act like you know. You know. What's up, G Bama boy? What's going on with you? Good morning. Roll Tide to you. Yeah, man. But Coach Captain went to Auburn, y'all. He went to Auburn, of all places. But Governor has so eloquently said he needed a job.
The job.
Hey. Air does not put meals on the table. You got to get a job if you want to be with me.
Exactly. Credentials only could take you but so far around the corner.
That's, man, I'm telling you, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro.
But I get you, Pianoman. It wasn't the ideal spot, but when you have been done like that, wherever you land is your spot.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes, well, now all the time, when things happen, God allows it. But then sometimes these things like that, like what Governor's saying, go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take it. Because you're coming in as an analyst. And now it ain't like they making cheap, they making chump change. No. Analysts really make some good money. And then becoming an analyst also sets you up for something greater down the road.
Yeah, average analyst makes $425,000.
I'll take it.
Average.
You see how I threw that in there, Governor?
The average analyst.
Not even $500,000.
I'll take it. 400 and something. Listen, it goes back to what Governor said. Beggars can't be choosy. Good morning, Coach Carl. Roll Tide to you. One of the other gumbo chefs. Beggars can't be choosy. Man, and Coach Carl just said a man got to do what a man got to do.
Got to do, yeah.
Got to do it. You know. I don't know, Icebox. You said Beach driving a truck. Good morning, Icebox again. Roll Tide to you. I don't know. I don't know Icebox about all that one there now.
Hey. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Heck no.
Twister, you laughing. I'm trying to get your back.
Hey, man, job's a job. So, hey, man, I ain't mad at
there
it.
you go.
Hey,
See?
I'm like Tupac. I ain't mad at you.
You ain't lying. Hey, see? Now, hey, even though it's a difference, hey, you can see it's the truth. The truth of what? Set you free.
That's why I'm laughing. That's why I'm laughing, cuz it's true. Can't beat that, man. Got to have some money.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So, back to
Hey,
what I'm saying. Why Pianoman mad at him for going to Aubrey?
he just don't like Auburn.
I don't like
We
all.
all know, but shoot, man, got to make money some kind of way.
I ain't looking at all that.
That's all I'm laughing for.
Hey,
Okay.
Governor and Twister, and he just got through with his soliloquy.
Yeah, okay, he probably pissed off, man, because he got fired on his day off.
Oh, hey, Piano Man. Hey, you
I'm going back
gotta
on
love
mute.
it, man. You gotta love it, brother.
I know it. That's why I'm sitting here smiling. I mean, like, I don't like Auburn, but you know.
I know.
Hey, Trooper Draw said, a man don't work, a man don't eat.
That's just what Truth said, but
I tell you this, I don't like Auburn either, but go ahead and give me $500,000. I'm gone.
I'm out of here. You know, I'm like Coach O. Hey, when LSU wanted Coach O to get up out of there, he said, "Which way you want me to leave out? What door you want me to leave out of?" You know. You know.
Hey, Piano Man, the man had to go somewhere.
Hey, well, he made it. Now, Stephen,
Hey, not only that, it probably helped him and his family to try to stay essentially put
That part.
for the children.
That's the only open they probably had for him, probably. Ever think about that?
Hey, it don't matter. Hey, at least I'll do it. Give me 400,000. I'm good.
Like I said, whatever's open, I'm gonna die right for it. Man's gotta eat.
I guess what he just said.
Got a family to feed.
I guess what he said.
Hey, I ain't mad at him.
400 beats 0, so you know I'll take it. You know it beats 0. Y'all, let's welcome to the kitchen. It's the one and only. It's the other gumbo chef. It's Coach Carl. What's up, Coach?
Roll Tide, Coach Carl.
Salute, Coach Cole.
Uh-oh.
Add your little gumbo. It's your moment.
Man, hey, all I was gonna say before somebody called me and interrupt my thought is that if he go to Auburn, well, he hired at Auburn, and Auburn gave him an opportunity, take it. Shit, you can't get no worse than what you did this year. And besides, he an analyst, right? Auburn wins.
Wow.
Auburn wins big time. Tell you why. They may not win many games with Cap being the analyst, but they're gonna know every single thing about Alabama offense when they come down to the Iron Bowl, because he knows the offense inside and out. He know all the nuances of the offense. So you think that he losing? Oh, he just got get back. He was sitting on the couch hoping for a job. Auburn just offered him a job. Now he get back because change up the offense considerably. Oh, it's a wrap. With that defensive front that Auburn has, they know everything that Bama gonna do, when they're gonna do it, how they're gonna do it according to the lineups. That joker know Ryan Grove in and out, through and through. All the wars him and Ryan Grove had. Oh, you think he even about to tell a whole lot of little secrets to Ryan Grove's thought process, and then that shit gonna trickle all the way through the SEC? Everybody in the SEC gonna know what Ryan Grove's thought process is. Watch it.
I don't know, because the new offensive coordinator sounds like he got some little kickback. No, he one of us.
Oh yeah.
So
see, that's what you don't do. Like, you don't go out there and fire somebody because your offensive coordinator don't like them.
Right.
And then you turn around and build an enemy out of folks that you hired. And then now you let your enemy, your newfound enemy, go work for your damn rival with your arch nemesis with all your secrets.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. When you say all that, when it all boils down at the end of the day, is what Trooper Jones right there say if a man don't work, he don't eat.
Don't
And
eat.
and I'm pretty sure he just wanted to get back to work, get his mind off of things, and just say, "Hey, no, this beats having nothing at all." And
Yeah,
so
and
I'm just saying,
ain't nobody calling. If ain't
right,
nobody calling for your service P, what you gonna do, bro? Like you gonna sit at the crib making no money? Now you gonna have to
right,
live all your savings? Because a lot of those coaches, man, they have to live above their means because of the job they have. They
uh
can't
huh,
go out there and buy. They can't go out there and buy a house in a regular community like me and you. You coach at Alabama. You can't go live in a regular subdivision, a $200,000 subdivision.
right,
You gotta go. You gotta go live in a $1 million subdivision. But you probably living above your means. So a lot of times they don't have a whole lot of savings. That's why keep you see all the old school coaches, man. They just coach until they can't coach no more. Funding, man. It's a lot about money. So
yeah.
400 grand. They ain't gotta be at the facility every single day, all night. I could just show up. I got an 8 hour job, 500 grand a year. Hey, 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. I'll take it right now.
I now on the real, I would take it, even though I don't like where I'd be, but the 400 grand at this juncture, yeah, I'd take it. I'm with Governor. You need a job, and then the thing
Go to
about
jail.
it is that see that thread count on that bed, yeah, it with the sheetrock, so you like so so
Yeah,
like what uh, it's like what Coach Carl just said. You living above you got to live above where you are, simply because of where you're coaching. And so so I feel you on that. But like I said, it's just because I don't like Auburn. But hey, man, got to do what a man has to do. But whatever Coach Cap does, man, I'm pretty sure, like what Coach Carl just said, that's a win for Auburn. That's going to be a win for Auburn.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
And
win on Auburn. So
the bad part about that with Coach Cap is Auburn so laid back and so cool, man, that he probably won't even have to pay for the house he living in long as he working at Auburn.
wow,
He probably living scot free over there because they take care of their own. And one thing about them jokers now, they take care of their own.
well, Coach Cap, just do your thing, man. We're sorry, I'm sorry. I can't speak. Let me just speak for me. I'm sorry that it didn't work out for you at Bama. But I'm not gonna be one of them Bama fans that's gonna hate you or anything like that, because hate is a strong word. But you got dismissed from your job, so you had to do so. On the real, I'm just kind of making good conversation here, but on the real, we all know from a real aspect, you had to do something. And so I just I wish you the best,
Hey,
man. But me personally, I just wish you had to win somewhere else, because I want to see Auburn suffer. I just want to see them suffer.
hey,
What's crazy,
he
Pete?
What's that,
It was that
Governor?
you say what's crazy, Pete? Is like we hear that he got hired by Auburn, but we really don't know if other schools were actually looking at him.
Right, right,
They didn't put that out there, so I'll be
right.
hey,
I'll be
I
surprised or
get
wonder if other
governor,
schools were actually interested of him.
governor. I can
Yeah,
guarantee you, governor, guarantee you, if he had other opportunities by him being a loyalist to Kalen DeBoer, he wouldn't have went to Auburn. That's probably the only opportunity that presented himself, and he took it. I would too. Won't
I
lie
would
to you.
too.
Shit. But one
Let's
thing,
have him. Yeah,
it's
for
the
real.
thing about coaching, man. Yeah, I'll tell you anybody. This is how coaches roll. If I love the program that I'm at, and then you dump me, what's the average dude gonna do, right? You dump me. I got this fine female that I'm dating. I'm crazy about her ass. She dumped me. I'm next thing I'm trying to do is get her best friend. to get
Yep.
revenge on the ass, I'm going to get your best friend. Like
Business.
that's how we roll. We pet it. Like me and
You
You,
still there,
you,
coach?
you broke out a little bit,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
broke
not
out.
just men
Yeah,
that are. It's not just men that are petty. It's just human beings in general.
yeah. What's up, Moon
That's
Rocker? Good to see you, bro. Roll tide to you, Moon Rocker. Good to see
Moon.
everybody in the chat, man. Just but before I say something else, I just got a text message. You all, let's keep she comes on sometime. Let's keep Michelle Cochran in our thoughts and in our prayers. She's having a procedure this morning, and
Oh,
it's kind of important. And matter of fact, it ain't kind of important. It's very important for her health and everything.
God,
So
please.
let's keep Michelle in our thoughts and in our prayers, and that and pray that all in that procedure goes well, like it needs to go. And,
Amen.
and
Amen.
and let's keep her in prayer. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of bring that up today. Uh, Coach Carl, what else is happening in the world of college football? If he can hear me. Okay, he's not on yet. Okay. All right.
Have y'all touched base on the injury reports?
No, I haven't today. I will do that tomorrow, Governor. Listen, and I'm glad you brought that up. Because what I don't want to see for Bama, and I can't speak for any other team, but I can speak for Bama. What I don't want to see this upcoming A Day, which by ladies and gentlemen is April the 11th of this year. April the 11th is A Day, and from what I'm understanding, Governor and Twister, I believe there will be a scrimmage this time, a full blown scrimmage, because of the QB situation, the quarterback competition that you have. I believe that there will be a bona fide scrimmage, because you will have a bona fide quarterback situation. Now, I mean, excuse me, a quarterback competition. That's what I'm trying to say. But let me say this: you have Austin Mack, Keelan Russell. You're also going to have Jet Damala. I want to say it's actually 4 or 5 quarterbacks, Governor, this time, and so it's nobody's job right now. I know a lot of people are hollering Keelan. There are some people hollering Austin. There are some people hollering this, that, and the third. We're going to see. I believe that this will be one of the first times that in a minute that you actually going to see a real live quarterback competition, and I'm here for it. And not only that,
time out, time
go
out,
ahead.
time out, piano man, time out. Governor, don't listen to piano man with this. This ain't
Won't
no,
be.
it ain't no real competition.
You don't think so?
They hell no, they gonna claim it's a competition. They gonna do whatever they can do to get that job to Austin Mack, but he ain't gonna
Keelan
win it.
gonna win this one. Keelan winning this one.
He's not gonna beat Keelan Russell out. So it's no competition. They gonna try to hold a competition to try to make Austin Mack, put Austin Mack in a situation where he have opportunity to win that competition. But it ain't no competition, dog. I'm gonna tell you that shit straight up right now. Screw my French. Keelan Russell is probably the most talented quarterback in the country
Yeah.
by far.
Uh-huh.
He probably the most talented quarterback in the country, and I'm talking about by a long ways. If his vision is the same as it was last year, and he speed up their thought process and take off and run the ball a little bit, you not Bama offense is virtually unstoppable with that kid at quarterback. If Ryan Groves can get a run game started, you not stopping that offense with Keelan Russell at quarterback. Now you're gonna have a few hiccups here and there because he's a gunslinger. Like he Brett Favre type. He can sling that thing. You gotta You got a more athletic version of damn Jaden Daniels with Keelan
That-
Russell.
I was about to say Jaden Daniels. I was
You
about to
got a
say it.
more athletic version of Jaden Daniels with better QB vision than Jaden Daniels. Now you put them two together with the skills we have, and we get anything of a run game. You're not beating that team. Only way to beat that team is you're gonna have to score more points in that team. And I don't know if our defense will give up that many points, especially on the back end. It's
Mhm.
just that front. If the front seven holds up, Bama gonna breathe through the season. On a tough competition to be Georgia. Outside that, Georgia, LSU, I don't see nobody competing with Bama until they get
I
in the
say
playoff. And I
I
just
say
being
the
honest with you.
the first the first 3 to 4 games we're gonna have an up and down on our defense. Like, well, I think we're gonna win those games, but it's gonna be like, okay, a little cause of concern because they still getting their feet wet. I think
Uh-huh.
coming into about the because our schedule is different now. Because Georgia would have been like week 4, week 5. Now they're like week 8 or something like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they
I
deep,
say
they deep
about
in the season.
they deep in the season, right? So it's like I would
Yeah.
say around like halfway through the season, if our
Uh-huh.
defense start to really click, I can see exactly what Coach Carr is talking about.
It's gonna be
Once our
hard to
defense
beat
starts
them
out, it's gonna
jokers.
be hard to score them. It's gonna be hard to beat them, especially if our offense starts to like really start to click and Ryan just gets out of his head. That's probably what the biggest thing with Ryan was for this last season was he was in his head too much. He was all in the stardom, all in the social media on the platform. If he could just like taper that social media off just a tad and focus on his craft, oh, they're gonna be a problem.
He had a he had a calf injury too,
Oh,
Governor. So the reason why
oh,
he wasn't getting a lot of targets, he had that calf injury, and anytime you got a calf injury, that calf turns to Achilles. So you take a lot of pressure off the calf when you put those restraints on the calf to hold the calf tight to keep that motor stretching. You can see that he wasn't running full speed a lot last year. He got a little bit healthier at the end of the season, where he was catching most of the ball. He wasn't dropping balls at the end of the season, or he was at the beginning. He was laboring a little bit. Yeah, I don't think he gonna have a bad year. I think he gonna have a breakout season. I'm thinking more like 12, 1,300 yard receiving this year, because he gonna have that big arm quarterback. And no more of the underthrown balls. He'll have to go get balls now. Either way it be, if it's Austin or Keelan, he still got big arms. But Keelan just too talented. And if you try to hold that kid down 2 years in a row, you won't have him a third. You're gonna have
Right.
to turn him loose. You gotta
And
turn him
that's
loose. He too talented to be sitting on the bench.
what the rumor is right about. Well, that's what the feeling is. I ain't gonna say the rumor. That's the feeling right about now is that uh if Keelan does not get the job, he's gonna walk. He will
No,
walk.
if he lose the job
Yeah.
outright, he gonna stay. But if you just giving the guy the job because he got more experience in college, yeah, he gonna walk because the dude didn't earn it.
Now,
If he outright beat him, that's a different story. I just can't see him outright beating him. Period. At
I
nothing.
can't. Yeah, I
I
can't
can't
see
even
that.
see Austin Mack beating his ass in damn checkers.
we gonna see. And like I said, I'm a Keelan fan. I watched him. We were all there. I watched him last year, and I'm not talking about in the game. I'm talking about when I was at A Day. Uh, I was watching him, and he had some spin on the ball. I love the projections of how of what the football looks like when it leaves his hand. I love the projection of it and how it actually looks. And like what you said, Coach, if Keelan Russell starts, they're gonna have to go get it. They're gonna have to go get it because he's gonna put it there. He's gonna put it there where it's supposed to be. And it won't be no 50-50 ball. There's no 50-50 with him. I'm just gonna say it like that. From what I saw,
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
gonna
saying
It's
No
gonna be
50-50.
70-30 balls.
It's a
This was
70-30.
70-30s.
And depending upon how you block for him, coach, I'll even take that bad boy up to 80-20.
80%, yeah. He
I'll take
lethal.
it to 80-20. I
Yeah,
really
he
would.
lethal.
That only will work.
That boy
That
is
only
lethal
gonna
with
work. I'm just
with the
saying, like
offensive line.
Coach Charles said already, that's only going to work. I've been saying it for 2 years. That is only going to work if we have a running game. We don't have a running game, it's gonna be hard for him. It's gonna be hard
Now,
for
the,
Russell
the
to
the
get
one
a
thing
solid
about
break.
him, though, Governor, is he played in a system where they didn't have a running game. He was the focus of the whole system,
Hmm.
the whole focus. Everybody had eyes on him, and he still dominated 7A football in damn Dallas. You gotta think about it. He dominated Texas football
Yep.
with the focus,
That's
when the
saying a
whole
lot.
focus on him. The whole focus was on him and DK, and they both still dominated. And I'm talking about 7A power. Only team beat him was damn DeSoto,
And they good. They're good.
Yep.
best of the best, and nobody to beat him was DeSoto because DeSoto had the same type of offense they had. They had a dominant offense and no D, so they were going. They had shootouts, and DeSoto beat them. That was it. Whoever got the ball last, that's who was going to win that game. And DeSoto got the ball last.
Mhm.
All
Now
right,
he can
fellas, man.
carry
I'm
a
finna drop
team.
down.
All
Y'all.
right,
Y'all have
cool.
a good one, man. Roll Tide, you
All right,
guys,
man.
bro.
Be
Pianoman.
safe out there, bro.
Be
Yes, sir.
Roll
safe,
Roll
man.
Tide,
Tide,
bro.
gentlemen.
Be
Yes, sir.
careful out there, Twister. All right, brother.
Likewise. All right.
And P, I
And
also told
then
you, P, there's two players. There's two players I was looking at this year that's gonna take the team by the bullhorn. Was
Uh-huh.
Keelan Russell and Dejon Lee. I said
Yep.
those two players that's gonna take the range of the moving this team in the right direction. You need the youth and you need that type of aggression and you need that type of I'm here now. Those two players give that to me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you somebody different than Dijon Lee. I hate, and
Now and then
I'm be
everything
real.
else is
I
going
don't I
coaching.
don't think
And I
Dijon
think
Lee.
we actually
I
do
don't
have
think
the right
Dijon Lee is
camaraderie
going.
of coaches to get something out of our team. And don't get me wrong, say we don't. I'm always going to pick the team. I'm always going to pick my team to win the Natty. But I'm also realistic too. So even if we don't win the Natty, it's how you play this season is what's going to dictate what's going to go forward or what you got right now.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
but Governor, I don't
Because
think
we can't look
Dijon
worse than
Lee.
last year. Jesus, please don't.
I don't think Dijon Lee gonna
Mm,
be that guy
mm,
though.
mm, mm,
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
mm.
I
No,
don't
I'm just
think
saying, like
Dijon Lee.
we can't look any
I,
worse than we did last year.
no, we can't. But I don't think he
We
gonna
we
be
we
that.
just
He gonna have
cannot.
that type of
If we're
season.
gonna
I
lose, then
just
we need to
don't.
lose on the last
I think
second
Dijon
play,
Lee gonna have a
or
decent
we just
season.
got
But I think
outplayed and outcoached by a better team. But you can't look like problem day one problem still in week 17. We can't have that. That's
mean
gonna
with
be a problem
this offensive
because
coordinator,
there's
you
no
got
longer, oh
that's
well,
something
it's
that
the
you got to
players'
look for.
production. Now I'm looking at the coaches. I've been looking at the coaches, but now we're looking at the coaches this year. It is what it is.
Go ahead, Coach Carr. Now, what was you saying about Dijon?
I just don't think Dijon Lee gonna be that guy. I think he gonna have a good season, but I don't think he gonna have that elite season like everybody
Coach don't
thinking he gonna
disappear.
have.
Can't hear you, coach.
I think, yeah. Can y'all hear me?
I hear you.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't hear.
So
Go ahead.
I don't think he gonna have that elite year. The guy I'm thinking they're gonna have the biggest impact, which we ain't nobody paying attention to. I think it's gonna be Ivan Taylor. I think Ivan Taylor on the back end gonna have the most elite year because he's the most physical. Him and Dre Kirkpatrick, they physical. They fast, physical, and can cover. They the home run hitters in the DB room. Now Dijon had the length. He have size and speed, but he's not a press cover guy. And with defense that they want to employ, they need somebody that can walk down there and put hands on you and drive wide receiver to the sideline. That's what type of defense that K Warmack want to run. But he can't really run it because he don't have those type of corners. They went into class this year and got some press corners, which I love that. They got some do it all corners.
About to come
They got
back in.
off man, they can play off man, and they can play press man. But Dijon is an off man. He's an off cover. They got to get somebody that can play press. If you can play press man and off ball corner, then the defense go to a whole nother level. You just gotta have them dogs like puns. Like if you got a puns on your team, you ain't gotta worry about much. Cause you can just say, hey man, go play the dude one-on-one. We got safe through the top. And then boom, he can do whatever he want to do one-on-one. He can lock down one side of the field. And then if you need help, you got a safety. That's different, man. That's a different type of ball game.
Well, I'm looking forward to the whole concept of competition. And I understand which way Coach Carl is coming from. I'm just saying it for my benefit, for my standpoint. I want to see some good old-fashioned competition. It may not be, but I'm anxious to see really the team on both sides of the ball, because with that O-line coach, you're going to have guys on there who did not start from game one last year. There are no starters. Everyone is just basically new. So it's going to be interesting to see the chemistry develop between quarterback and O-line. And I'm still going to go back and say about X factors. If the O-line is not there to produce like the way they need to produce, then it don't matter who's back there calling signals. If there's not going to be an O-line to block, and they're not going to have to establish a running game, like what both of you are saying, then Alabama's going to be in the same predicament offensively than they were last year, and the end result it will probably be worse. But you got to establish those things now, because like what Governor said, and I said it last year, don't go in with a week one problem and you still talking about a week one problem in week 12. That's what I kept saying all last year. You still having O-line problems rotating in week 12. You didn't have no solid line, no solid nothing. And so you had no solid running backs, no nothing. So the point that I'm making is I think that we're going to see a certain, let me put it this way, you're going to see a certain level of competition, even though I do believe with Coach, there are already some predetermined things, but it's going to have to be, we're going to see the real deal here in a minute. But I want to see a solid O-line, and I want to see some on the offense. I want to see a solid O-line, and I want to see some solid running backs running behind a solid O-line. That's what I want to see. Be able to do the basic things correctly, and that's how we're gonna go. That's how I want to say that.
Of course, I'll tell you this, PM, and you know you play offense, right? Offensive line change every year. If you come in the season with the same exact offensive line you had last year, 9 times out of 10, the old teams are worse in the offensive line play than the new guys. Because you already said, boom, my offensive line already said. Texas A&M had a offensive line, a whole makeshift offensive line last year. Brand new offensive line. It was the number 1 team in the SEC. Georgia came in with damn near the same offensive line, and they struggled on offense. Same thing at Tennessee. They struggled. Everybody that had these return offensive line, they struggled. Bama struggled with their return offensive line. They couldn't even figure out how to get chemistry with that returning offensive line that they had. It ain't about who all coming back. It's mostly about who teaching. Like who doing the teaching, who doing the preaching, who doing the adjustment, who's setting the lineups. who calling damn plays. Because if you find out who doing all that, I'll tell you whether you're gonna have a good old line or not.
So I was
But
about
if
to
your
ask Coach Carl a question. Coach Carl, is it really? Because I understand we're talking about experience, experience, experience. But say you have a fresh offensive line like we do, everybody new. With that, like you just said, coaching. So if you know that you got a fresh offensive line, don't you dumb it down, I guess, scheme wise to make it simple for everybody else to just get on page a lot quicker, and then you just add on some new stuff as the season go on, or no?
no, because it's football. That's high level football. You don't dumb nothing down. If they catch on, shit, you move on. That's just how it is. If they ain't smart enough to catch on to what you're doing, you move on to the next. That's a roster spot that you can go find out of the transfer portal. If you ain't that smart to catch on to a complicated offensive system, hey, move on to the next guy, go get you another guy transfer portal. That's what the portal is about. No, don't dumb nothing down. You keep it the same. They gotta learn that system. They ain't coming from small college football. You got two guys from Michigan, one guy from Texas A&M. That ain't small college football. That big time football. To pick up a
Okay.
damn offensive scheme. I mean, offensive line schematics ain't different. Most of the stuff the same, just different terminology. So they can come out there and say, "Well, man, we running stretch, but we're not gonna call it stretch." If they don't know how to run stretch, shit, they don't need. They should have been. They should still be in high school. We running zone. We running trap here. We duo and dusting over here. If they don't know that, bro, they ain't got no business playing football. The only difference is the call. Now the play calls
Hmm.
may be different. The signs might be different, but the offense is the same, man. Most of everybody running the same. All changing some of the damn ingredients in it. Like that's just real talk. They go in there, they getting this stuff from the NFL. So basically all the same. And then they just change some of the terminology, change the hand signal, change the play calls. But it all the same. So
It's
Okay.
going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting this year, and so I'm of the firm persuasion. I'm with Coach that if you know when you put it all together on offense, Bama and they grasp it and execute it the way it needs to be executed and everything, especially when JB, when Governor gets to talking about film study, film study. How are you developing your mind at it? What does your mind see? And everything. Do you get out there and execute all that kind of stuff? And what Coach Carl is saying, and it begins to come together. You should see a different Bama team this year. Uh, in as far as execution goes. And for those of us that's watching the game from an execution style of how a play is carried out, how things are carried out, that has a lot to do with attitude, everything else from practice, this film study, everything. And like I said, putting it all together, it's going to be a beautiful thing to watch. So I understand which way everybody's coming from. So I'm anxious for spring. Uh, uh, Seeing how this is going to play out. Governor was talking about uh, Dijon Lee, far as the defense goes and everything, and I'm actually looking at Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. myself. We all know Bray Hubbard's going to be there, and a couple others are going to be there, but I'm also looking at uh, Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. and I'm also going to look at Yanzi Pierre as well. And so, for as far as that defense goes, I'm looking at how that's going to shape up as well, the potential of what that can look like shaping up. And so it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. So all I'm saying is for everybody that can just stay tuned to the details of how A-Day will look. And I think that the best way to come is to come and to see for yourself. There we go. To
There we
see
go.
for yourself uh, what that can be. Now, 9 times out of 10, it will probably be on ESPN. ESPN loves Bama, so they have a scrimmage now. They will probably be showing it, but that's why I'm telling you, just stay tuned and everything. But right quick before we get out of here, Governor brought up, and I went and looked it up here. Here we go. Governor brought up something important. He talked about the schedule, and oh, come on now, stay up there. Here we go. Here we are. Now, the schedule. What Governor said on the this time. Here we go. Here we go. Come on now. I had it right here.
Week 5 and down looks brutal.
It is, man. Here we go, right here. Yeah, here we go. Week 1, East Carolina. Week 2, we go to Kentucky, SEC game. Week 3, Florida State. I'm not going to say nothing about that. Week 4, Governor, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what Governor and Coach Carl talking about. The schedule is different this time. This is where, not meaning to sound being like a kid here, but and treating everybody like kids, because that's not what I'm doing. But this is where that 9-game SEC schedule starts to take effect right there, Governor. Week 2, Kentucky. Week 3, Florida State, even though that's not an SEC game. But then week 4, you're playing South Carolina. At that point, because I'm going to have to bring back to something the governor said. Week 4, you're playing South Carolina early. That might can work. That might work against you. 9 times out of 10, and we're playing them in Tuscaloosa, that might spell dividends for Bama because you're playing them early. Because when you play a team like South Carolina late, like we did last year, because we played them like in the middle. Well, we're playing them on September 26th, so it's just falling a little different this year. Because it's an SEC game early, But anyway, on October the 3rd, we go to Mississippi State. Then October the 10th, what the governor's saying, we play in Georgia, the 6th game. Then the 7th game, you got Tennessee. 8th game, you got Texas A&M. That's homecoming. Then on October 31st, we have an open date. Then the next week, we go to LSU. Then the next week, we go to Vanderbilt. Then Chattanooga comes to T-Town, and then Auburn on the 28th. See, so what governor's saying right there is what he's been saying there again, is that when you go to start at around week 5, week 6, that's when the schedule begins to get brutal, because now you're going back to back with powerhouses like you got Georgia, Tennessee, Texas A&M, LSU, Vandy, back to back to back. That's what you have. And then what do I always talk about is the number one X factor? Injuries, Governor. Injuries.
Yep.
So where will the injuries be at this juncture? We don't know. See, so that's what makes this all interesting, of all of the different just the different potential of things, of how it can all be. So injuries, depth. I'm gonna come up with a new with different X factor with different X factor potentials after A-Day, Governor. I'll do mine. I'm gonna do mine then, and then that's when I'm gonna stand on it for the next X amount of days or however long the football season lasts. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm just saying that I just believe that like what you and Coach Carl was saying, at certain points in the season, after we play starting at Georgia, that schedule gets crazy. And I'm just still gonna say, what will, for me, what will the injuries look like? So then that means how will the depth chart be developed? So that's what Coach Carl is talking about, far as the transfer portal goes. See, so there's a lot of factors that's going in there. So I'm looking forward to A-Day coming. They're getting ready to. They're already in the fourth quarter program now. Hopefully, that's off to a good start. And building up stamina, building up strength, or just doing what you got to do to keep things going. So I'm just saying so. But before we get ready to get up out of here, because I do have to go around and go take care of some business here in the next few minutes, I want to thank again everybody for coming today, and thank you for your prayers, and thank you for your well wishes and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna start with Governor for his parting words and everything, and then we'll go to Coach Carr. Go ahead, Governor.
Well, like I always start off, great to open my eyes this morning. It's always a blessing. Um, Today, just take everything one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. It's gonna be a long season. It's gonna be a long season. I hope, I really do hope spring ball is on TV. I think it will be because I think Nick is gonna be there, so they're gonna televise it. So that's even more money, more attention on the tide. Um, but this season's gonna be a lot of pad popping. It's gonna be a lot of pad popping this season. So they gotta bring it. Whatever they got going on, they need to take it one day at a time, one scrimmage at a time, one play at a time. That's how you're gonna win these games. Other than that, I love y'all. Y'all keep your head on straight and just move positive. That's all.
I hear you. To my sissy Kimberly, what's up, Kimberly? My sissy, good to see you, sis. Love you, Coach Carl. What's up, bro? Give us some parting words right quick.
All drop.
Wow. Okay. What's up, B Sharp? Brisk, y'all. There's some
Risky.
things going on. Brinsky, man. Oh, Brinsky, you always good, bro. You always good. Man, y'all keep Brinsky. Hey, man, let's keep Brinsky going, man. He's on to some stuff. I'm watching him. I just had to change, but Brinsky, I'm gonna be back. I think I'm almost done with my schoolwork. Just about. I got one more thing to do, and I'll be back with you, hanging out with you sometime here in the next little bit. And but man, y'all, yeah, man, stay on top of B Sharp, man. Him, Tez, Coach Carl, Jonathan Lewis, and then with T-Town Media, some of the folks with Bama Standard. There's some things, some positive things going. Hey, let's be sure and support. And I'm gonna put this in the big screen right here. He said B Sharp said he's going live tonight. Let's get there. Let's get there. Let's get there and support my brother. B Sharp and all he has going. That man, B Sharp got some stuff going, man, and everything. So with that being said, I was trying to get Coach Carl with parting words, but I'm gonna give mine now. Hey, y'all continue to be positive. And I'm with okay, hold up before I do that. Bam Dam Sports is also tonight as well. B Sharp is tonight. Bam Dam is tonight. There's other Bama content that will be out tonight. Hey, man, support. That's all Pianoman is going to say. Ja'Cory, what's up, man? Y'all, Ja'Cory's got a few more days, or have you already gotten married? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? I don't know, but Ja'Cory, either he's getting married or he has gotten married. It's one of the two. But let's keep Ja'Cory in our prayers. Well wishes to him and the wife and everything. And it's marriage is an honorable thing. It's all right. It's all right. All right. But anyway, y'all, it's going to be exciting. Bama is some exciting times. I know a lot of things we didn't like. A lot of things went down that we didn't look at, that we didn't like, that we saw. But things like what B Sharp, excuse me, what Governor said, can't get no worse. It can't get any worse. So let's see. And it's going to be a long off season. It's still 194 days. And we have Liftoff. So that's a long time, y'all. And so there are going to be a lot of things that you hear, There's going to be some things that you see. Don't believe uh don't believe a lot of this stuff that you're hearing and some things that you're seeing. Remember, there's such thing, Governor, called AI, and some of this stuff is AI generated just to kind of rile you up, to get you thrown off. Know the difference between something that's real and something that's AI generated. So just know the difference. But it's going to be a long off season, so keep up with your team. Know the ins and the outs. It's more to it than just saying, I believe Bama's gonna win. I believe this, that and the third. You gotta literally sit down and watch some of this stuff. Pay attention to what you're hearing. And that's why I be pushing other content creators and other broadcasters. And that's why I said I get a lot of my info from the Tide 100.9. Starting with Martin Houston all the way through to Ryan Fowler. And I just listen to other news, their governor, that they do. I mean, it'd be a lot of different things that come across on the Tide 100.9. So that's why I tell you, they gonna tell you what the real deal is. Why? Because they're part of the school. So that's where I go. So they get good information. Don't just say something and then just get out there and say, this is what I heard. Where did you hear it from? Make sure where you're getting your news from. Make sure that they kosher. Or some folks just saying stuff just to be saying it. Right, Governor? Right.
Oh,
Some folks just saying stuff just to be saying it because they want to be heard and they want to be seen, but they're not telling the truth. And so, what's up, Piercy? Roll Tide. Mr. P. Roll. Good morning to you. That's Georgia right there. I forgot. But Roll Tide, that's one of our Georgia fans right there in the chat. We're just so glad for everybody that came in today. And trust me, we are about to advance on something. Governor, I'm about to text you something right quick. I need you to do something right quick. I'm about to text you right now so you can do it while you're thinking about it if you can. Here we go. Right quick. I had to do this while I'm thinking about it. Right quick. Here you go, Governor. All right. I just sent it to you, Governor. And but anyway, everybody, let's not forget everybody that's doing Bama content today or your favorite content creator. Icebox going tonight. B Sharp's going tonight. There are others going tonight. Man, it's going to be a great week. And like what Governor said, it's going to be a long off season. So you be able to shoot your shot, listen and give your opinion on a whole lot of us. And so I'll be back here tomorrow doing the same doggone thing. And there are others going to be back on tonight and all the rest of the week. Hey, let's support them all. Let's support them all. And somewhere along the line, you're going to run into the truth. So hopefully we'll be seeing B Sharp. Still got Bobby Sprinkle, like the Icebox, others. So with that being said, hey, stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord. And remember, you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. I promise you that you can. So with that being said, this kitchen is still big enough for everybody to cook in. And at the end of the day, everybody can get something to eat. Okay? So that's what it's all about. So do your thing, right? Right. And with that being said, hey, Pianoman don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. Okay. So with all that being said, that's our show for today. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit. Thank you for the Gumbo Chefs, Bishop, Governor, Twister, Coach Carr. Thank y'all for coming. For the 401k crew, for the No Mercy crew with Stephen Hicks and OG Gill, and the Voices of No Mercy, the drinking crew, the smoking crew, the crew, all the crews. Thankful and thank you to my producer Dwight and to the GM Bino himself. We just thankful for everybody. So with that being said, everybody have a great day. Oh, wait a minute. Governor, I got to do this. somebody was here. She's here. So I gotta.
On fire, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm on fire, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare.
Yeah, y'all know who that's for. That's for none other but Susan, who's anyway. We ain't going there, Governor. Governor, I got something to tell you about Susan. Susan's been holding out on us, Governor. She's been holding out on us, Governor. She's been holding out on us. So I need everybody to pray for Susan. But Governor, Susan's been holding out on us. So we got to call Susan into on the carpet. I'm gonna let you do that, Governor. Since you're the governor of Discord, I'm gonna let Governor call. I'm just kind of bringing it to your attention, Governor, that Susan's been holding out on her big brother. She's been holding out on us, Governor. So I think, yeah, she's been holding out on us. There's something she needs to tell us. Pianoman, no, but I'm just kind of bringing it to the governor's attention because Susan ain't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it because I'm looking out for my little sister. See.
Oh, we'll discuss it. Or we gonna discuss it.
But that was for Susan, y'all. Susan, you know I love you, girl. That's my sissy, y'all. What's up, Susan? You and Kimberly, love y'all. But anyway, but we're gonna see you tomorrow. And listen, do me a favor. On the way out, before you turn out the lights, hit the like button. Whoever last, turn out the lights, please. Because the light bill is high, and there's some folks that anyway. I ain't going there, Governor. You ain't gonna get me down that rabbit hole today. And be sure. Oh, and for all your bedding needs, things for your bed, day bed, night bed, your queen mattresses, your air mattress, and everything for the best in bedding apparel. Please see the governor for the greatest in count sheets. He now if you ain't got no job, don't talk to him.
Facts.
He only deal with people who have jobs. That's it. If you don't have a job, you cannot do business with governor. He don't even really want to take you if you go Social Security.
I don't mean none of that.
So if you have a bona fide job with a bona fide 401k and everything for your best in bedding, see governor, and for the best in other house paraphernalia, also see Susan at C Spot Comforters for the best in all that paraphernalia dealing with your bedroom. See governor and see Susan for the best in C Spot. But if you don't have a job, don't waste their time. I'm just kind of helping you out there, helping you out, promoting their business, and helping you out at the same time so you won't get embarrassed, because them two will embarrass you if you don't have a job. That's gonna be their first question. Do you have a job? If you don't have a job, God help you. That's all I can say. The piano, you have been briefed. So that consider that your briefing. All right. Anyway, everybody, that's our show. I ain't studying you all, Susan. Leave Susan alone, y'all. Everybody have a great day. And on the way out, please hit the like button. In the words of B Sharp, it costs $0.00 to just hit the like button. So please hit the like button, because if it was your show, I would hit the like button on the way in, because I like what you're doing. All right. So for Governor, for Bishop, Twister, Coach Carl, the Gumbo Chefs, for the 401k crew, and all the other crews within the 401k crew, you all have a great day. That's our show for today, and we will see you tomorrow. And remember, it's okay to be a fan, but in the words of Governor, be realistic. All right? We'll see you tomorrow, and don't forget to support other content creators today, and roll tide. And Pianoman is out, the kitchen is closed, and the Gumbo Chefs are gone for the day. We'll see you tomorrow.